Hello.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, good. Oh, lots of people joining in. Cool. How's everyone doing?
Hi.
Oh, good. All thumbs up. Right. Let me take people off. Answer is not here yet. Hey, Francesco.
Hi, Sonia.
Who do we have there? 3, 4. Oh yeah, the 6 is me. That's why. Sorry, still half asleep. I was trying to look for the 6th person in the bookings. Right. Anyone with any particular niggle, soreness, issues?
Lower back.
Lower back tightness or pain?
Yeah, mainly just from sitting around too much.
Okay, anyone else?
My knee, just a bit of kind of discomfort just in one of them, but
The usual type of discomfort.
it feels a bit tender kind of at the front, and I think when I was doing pistol squats yesterday, I felt it a bit kind of going down on whichever side, the opposite side.
Okay, so yeah, because of that, I'll focus more on like spine and lower body. If there's anything that you feel you can't do, Claire, with your knee down, let me know when we get there and we change it. Otherwise, like try with a pillow or something like that, just to protect the area. Anybody else from, anything else from other people? Elliot, all good? Tatiana, all good?
Oh, of course, of course.
Of course. Right, let's get started. If we stand up, guys, we start with a couple of articulations. For thoracic spine only, and then we use the entire spine. So if you've done the class, most of you have done the class regularly, so you know what I'm talking about. I want you to cross your arms so that one goes down there, one on top. Elbows will be one on top of the other. From there, we're focusing on moving from basically the belly button and up only. You're going to drive those elbows down. So you flex your upper back, then you're rotating towards your right foot. Everything stays really tight. We're then going to bring the right shoulder to right hip. And then we start rotating back with the right shoulder, pointing the elbows up. We're going to slowly create a circle with that upper body until we get to the opposite side. And we'll have the left shoulder down. Then we bring that left shoulder to the left hip. We rotate the elbows towards the left foot. And then keep rotating at the front. And then maintain that tension and we go back. Elbows to the left foot. The shoulder to your hip. And really try to get to the end range on all these movements. The left shoulder starts moving back. We extend, the elbow starts pointing up. Squeeze your glutes when we're going back. The right shoulder will drop to the floor. Then right shoulder to right hip. Elbows to the right foot. Back to the center. And up. Do one more like that for me. So thoracic only. Really create as much tension as you can, even with your hands, like almost reaching on either side behind your shoulders. So you'll tense up the upper body even more. Keep your hips stable and in the middle. After that, we're going to move into the around the world, guys. So we're going to use the entire spine. Hi, Remy.
Hi, sorry for being late.
No worries, we're just starting now. So for the next one, we're now moving through the entire back. We're going to drop down to the floor and relax our back and shoulders, everything. Then you're going to rotate so that you're going to try to reach the side of your right foot. From there, keep your right shoulder down, only the left shoulder starts opening. And get into side bend. So you slowly will be coming up, the right shoulder is still dropping down, the other one is up. You continue back and you're going to extend. So this time we're extending through the entire back, but focus on squeezing your glutes so that you're not bending your knees and you're not putting too much stress on the lower back. You'll be moving around until you get to the other side, and then you start dropping the left shoulder to the left hip. Your right shoulder comes around. We're going to reach down to the side of the left foot and slowly go back to center. And then we reverse that, so both hands go to the side of the left foot. Keep the left shoulder down, start opening with the right. Go really slow, try to feel what your body is telling you in every inch of movement. And then slowly going back, extending. You should feel a stretch to the front when we do that. Slowly to the other side. And then reach to the right. Reaching down to the side first, back to center. You should feel like you can already go down a little bit more, and then from there, round your back up. And stand. And you're going to do 2 more like that. So really slow and controlled. You're trying to use the muscles to pull yourself in every single position that we covered. So Julia, slow that down a lot more. So I really want you to tense through your muscles and controlling all those positions more. Good. Good, Elliot, straighter legs. Good job, guys. If you have a foam roller, go grab that foam roller. And we're going to start with our simple rotations in a quadruple position. So foam roller on the side, hand on the foam roller. You're going to reach through and back. For this exercise, I want you to focus on keeping your supporting elbow straight. You're reaching through the upper back as much as you can, and you're driving that back by pushing into the foam roller. So the stretch and movement will be a little bit more higher up here and back. We don't want to bend the elbow to try to reach more at this point. We're going to do 10 reps on each side. If you don't have a foam roller, you're simply going to reach as much as you can and then bring yourself back. Reach back. We have a visitor. Right, when you've done 10 and 10, guys, we're going to go into more of a twist without the foam roller. So we're going to stretch out a little bit more behind the shoulder and through our spine. You're still going to try to maintain your hips in line. What we're going to do is trying to put the top of our shoulders, so more the trap area on the ground. This time you can bend the supporting arm. You're going to try to reach through as much as you can. Place the top of the shoulder down, and then your hips are going to push back towards your shoulder. So you should feel more stretch lower down in your back, and then something across the top. I'm going to put a timer. We're going to hold that for a minute each side. So if everybody starts getting into position. So this one will be without foam roller. Elliot, I'm not sure if the video froze or... Right, let's go. Yeah. So 1 minute, reach through as much as you can, pull your shoulder down, and then push your hips back towards your shoulder. Yeah, that's it, guys. Try to reach around as much as you can, top of the shoulder on the ground. And then your hips push to the side of the arm that you're stretching, so you should feel even more. Good. Hold there. 20 more seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1, and slowly come back. And we're going to do the same stretch on the other side. So if everybody's ready, let's go. Reach through, place the top of the shoulder on the ground, and then the hips push back to that side. Good, we are halfway through. Breathing, 10 more seconds. 2, 1, and relax. Slowly come out. Good job, guys. Stay in that quadruped position. Now we're going to do some cat-cows, but what we're going to do, we are going to try to segment the move more like a wave. So we're going to start. So if we are in, for example, starting from here. I'm going to start extending from my hips. So I'm going to slowly start tilting at the hips and then following through with that entire spine. And then as well, when I go into flexion, I can start from my chin, tucking in, pushing the shoulders, and try to round from the top. And then I continue with everything else. My spine is not the most flexible, so it's not easy to see, but basically rather than just doing this, yeah, I'm trying to start at one hand. So from here, I'm starting from my hips, I'm starting rounding and extending from there, and then slowly getting into the top of my spine, and then I can start from my shoulders, rounding, trying to round from the top here before I let my hips go under. So we're going to do 10 that way, guys. Nice, Francesco, that's really good. So guys, if you still struggle to understand what to do, look at Francesco in the blue t-shirt. He's doing that really well. Elliot and Tatiana, if you're able to turn on the side so I can see you, if you have space. I can see that Claire hasn't really got any space to turn around, maybe. So Saskia, we're trying, I think you maybe were out of the room, we're trying to be segmental with this movement. So to start from one hand, extend from there, and then you run from the other hand. So rather than just going up and down, you will start, for example, if I start rounding, I'll start from my hips and slowly try to extend from there before I extend everything else. And then I start from the top, rounding, and then slowly into the other hand.
I'm having problems with my connection.
Yeah, me too.
I miss half of what you're doing. So
yeah, it's I'm gonna type in the chat for you guys as well really quickly. I don't know why I can see that everybody keeps freezing as well. In a few minutes, if it's really bad, we can try something else. But I'm going to say in the chat. Okay, does it make sense?
Yeah.
And do 10 reps.
Yeah,
okay. Good. Nice, Elliot, that's really good. Tatiana looks good as well. Yeah, Remy as well, good. Nice job, guys. Right, once you've done 10 reps, stand up for me. So I know you're done. Right, guys, next one, we're going to move into 2 pike 2 squats to try to start working our legs and lower back a little bit more. So what we're doing is standing up. You're going to reach down into a squat and you can go onto your toes. Yeah, so we're going to squat twice and then from there you're extending your legs, reach down towards the floor twice with back, legs extended. So it's going to be 1 and then again 2. And if you can touch the floor fairly easily, you will try to reach behind your heels. If not, you're going to try reaching down towards the floor. Did you all get that?
Oh, yeah.
Right, let's try to go together. So I'm going to count to 10. We're going to go into the deepest squat we can. Go onto your toes if you need. So I'm gonna write this as well. Go on toes if needed. Right, so let's go together, guys. From a standing position. Let's go. So 2 squats. Oh, come on. There. So 1, and then reaching. That's 1 rep. And we go again. Try to have your legs close together as well. Good, Remy. Feet together. 2.
Okay.
And again. Stay leaning down with your back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and now relax down into a forward fold. So legs are extended, you're using your hamstrings a little bit, relax your back, reach down. Stay there for 1 minute, let me put the timer. Let's go. Saskia, see if you can extend your knees a little bit more. You're a little bit here, bend knees. We want to try extending them. Keep breathing, keep relaxing down. Up. Right. Can you guys hear me? Can I get some thumbs up? Can?
Oh.
Okay.
You're frozen in your downward position.
Started. Okay, I can see you all moving. Good. Right, next one, guys. We're going to go back into forward fold, and what we want to do is we're going to try doing some calf raises from there. So if you can touch the floor, you're not going to use anything else. If you don't touch the floor when you are in a forward fold, have something in front of you, a couple of books, your sofa, something where you can place your hands. So, for example, if you have something where you can put your hands on, what we're going to do is essentially from that forward fold position with straight legs, we're going to do some calf raises. So basically, I need you to be able to place your hands wherever you need, yeah, wherever your mobility allows to be. So grab something or be in front of something where you can place your hands in that position. If you are kind of here, maybe the back of a chair, so that then you can move from there. When everybody is ready, what we're going to do is we're going to do one set of 10 calf raises from that position. Then we're going to maintain that stretch for a minute. We are going to do 10 more calf raises, stretch again. And we're going to try to go deeper every time after we have worked with our muscles. So I can see that Remy is back. Right, so let's go together. I'll put my timer up again. If everybody's there, let's go down into that forward fold. Place your hands to your object or the floor, and let's go for 10 reps. 1, 2, 3. You will feel that you're working your abs a lot. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back onto your feet and relax down. It should feel a little bit easier to relax down. Yeah, so no bouncing, Remy. Try to just relax there this time. We are halfway. Right, hands down again, and 10 more reps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know, and completely relax down. 30 more seconds. Should feel a lot more comfortable being that forward fold. Fifteen seconds to go. Slightly bend your knees and slowly round up through your back. Good job, guys. How did that feel? Right, we're going to stand in a sumo stance. We're going to sit down between our legs. And what I want you to do is to reach to one side, squat down as much as you can, still pushing that knee out. Stay down. You're going to shuffle to the other side. Keep pushing the knee out, and with every rep, you're going to try to sink your hips a little bit more. I don't want to see those hips coming back up and down. When I'm down, they stay into the same line, and I move to the opposite side. 10 reps, guys. Stay down, move. See if you can widen your feet a little bit more. Go lower with every rep. 9. When you have done 10, you stand up into that position, don't move your feet. And when everyone is done, we're going to hold a good morning in this position for 30 seconds. So what I want you to do is to come down with a straight back and hold that position. Your back needs to be straight. So you're going to get to wherever you can maintain the straight back. I don't want to see this. Get ready and go. So we are holding that straight legs. Try not to sit back. Stay on top of your feet. Elliot, you're a bit here. See if you can open your chest more. Use the back of the upper back. Keep holding, guys. And stand up. Don't move your feet. Now, next one, we're going to go down. Rotate to go and touch the opposite foot. Back to the center. Rotate to touch the opposite foot for 10 repetitions. So, back is still straight. And once you're down here, you're not lifting up. You're staying down and simply reaching, looking up. So go, 10 reps for me. So Remy, rather than just shifting side to side, so you're doing this, moving side to side, I want you to stay in the center, rotate, reach the opposite foot, then back to center, rotate the other side. And once you're done, guys, we sit down to the floor. Yes, that's it, Remy, good. You're going to sit into a half straddle position. So you're going to have one leg out and one leg bent. We're going to try to get as tall as we can. Then you're going to rotate towards the knee that is bent. And you're going to grab that knee with the opposite hand. So from here, the first thing is getting as tall as we can and really rotating away. If you need the other fingertips to push yourself straight in that position, do that. Then if you can maintain that position without pushing yourself up, you're going to lift your hand and reach down towards the opposite foot with the idea of grabbing that foot. And we're going to maintain that stretch. If you struggle when you're here, unless you push yourself up, you're down there, then the only thing you're going to do is having your hand and reaching up. And the idea is to simply sit up and hold that position. So we're not going to try and reach the foot if we need to be here to do that. Yeah, first thing is belly button forward, reaching up to the sky. Right. Timer, if my phone decides to cooperate. Reset, get into position, let's go. So either get really tall, pushing the belly button forward, or up and over. Keep rotating away towards the knee. Keep breathing. Take a really slow and deep breath. And every breath out, you see if you can sink a little bit more. We have 10 more seconds. And slowly come back up. Relax. We're going to switch over the legs. So same starting position. First thing, we're going to get tall, pushing your belly button forward a little bit and really reaching up. Then you're going to rotate away, grabbing the opposite knee. Rotate as much as you can, get as tall as you can. Then from there, if you're comfortable in this position, you're reaching up and try to go grab the opposite foot. And let's go. My phone died. And keep rotating yourself away and reaching up as well. So Francesco, that's okay, being just there, but rather than being relaxed on that hand, fight for like trying to get taller and put as little weight as you need on that hand. Yeah, so there, and then you're really going to fight to stay there, almost wanting to take that hand off. Good. That's better. 20 seconds to go, guys. Deep breath, try to reach down a little bit more with each one. And slowly up. Right, we're going to turn around and we're going to go into a half kneeling position. So one foot forward, hips come through. I want you to squeeze that glute to tuck under. That should give you some stretch at the front. Up to you if you want the back foot flat or onto your toes. Try both and see what gives you more stretch at the front of your leg. We're going to hold that for a minute. So get in position and let's start. Keep squeezing the muscles at the back. Halfway. And relax. We're going to go on to the other leg. So same thing, half kneeling position, one foot forward, tuck that bum under, squeeze the glutes as much as you can, and then once you squeeze, you push hips forward a little bit, which will give you a stretch at the front. And let's go, 1 minute. $20 seconds to go. Keep squeezing, and then you're driving your hips forward slightly. And relax. Right, from this position, guys, you're going to sit back onto one foot and have the other leg extended to the front. We're going to reach down towards that foot Then you're going to come up, reach forward onto the front foot. So when we are here, what I want to see is the knee tracking the toes and pushing as far past the toes as you can, with the other leg extending. But you need to squeeze the muscles here so that the strain doesn't go onto your lower back. We don't want to just push the hips forward. We want to be engaged and then sink down. And then you're going to push yourself back with that front foot, sit back into a straight leg, reaching forward. People that struggle with hamstrings have a couple of blocks maybe next to you, so that if you need, when you come back, you place your hands there, you control these positions, if you can lean forward a little bit, and you give yourself some help with those to get forward. You're going to do 10 reps each side. So really work that front position especially. Heel stays on the ground. I'm sinking my hips down in line with the floor, so not tilting to the side. And push the knee forward. And then back, sitting, reaching. Down. This will prepare us for the next one, so really work that front position, sinking down, pushing the knee forward, preparing the ankle as well. Are you okay doing this? Any pain? And we go for 10 the other side. Right, once everybody has done 10 reps, we're going to go back onto the first knee. This time we're going to have the leg open to the side. You can choose what to do with the back foot. It can be flat or it can be on your toes, whatever gives you more stretch. From there, we are going to do the same movement as for our deadlift. So we're going to hinge from hips. Hips are moving back, my back is straight, and I'm going to try go sit on my foot and then come back up. So from the side, it's gonna be a hinge of the hips, my back is straight, I sit and I come up. If this is too challenging, you can have something in front of you where you place your hands and you slowly sit back and come back up. Or if you need hands on the ground, shifting back and forward. 10 reps. The other thing you can check is whether you feel more stretch with your foot flat on the ground and toes pointing forward, or with the toes pointing up. There is no wrong or bad, right or wrong. Try both and see which one gives you more stretch in that groin area. Once you've done 10, you're going to move to the other side, and again, sitting back, straight leg, and check whether foot up or down feels a better stretch. And when you come up, squeeze in those glutes, those muscles at the back here. Good job, guys. Right, once everyone is done, we're going to go into a variation of a lunge to stretch our hip flexors. So this is another active movement, which is similar to the position we have just done. So have a look at me first, and then we're going to go together. What I want you to do is to get in a really long lunge where your knee is as far forward over your toes as you can while you maintain your heel down. We're going to try to sink those hips down, so that the idea is to go and touch with my bum to my heel. So I'm trying to sink there. Now we're going to start from this position. From here, we're going to use the back leg to straighten that leg, and then flex again. Straighten and down. So to do that, I'm squeezing my muscles at the back of the leg and my glute. My hips are not coming up, so I'm not lunging up, and I keep sinking down, and then I squeeze those muscles to tense and extend the leg. If you do that correctly, it should feel 1, quite hard, 2, a big burning on the supporting leg at the front, and then you should feel a little bit of stretch at the front while the back muscles work in the leg that is extended. So let's go for 10 reps together. Really make sure that when you are extending the leg, that's all is happening. We're not lifting the hips up, because that's what I'm seeing a few of you. Simply extend the knee as much as you can, back down. You see my hips are not really moving. Let's give it a go, 10 reps. So Saskia, front knee as over your toes as far as it goes. So shuffle forward, more. There. Stay as down, yeah. So you need to sink down and then try to stay down with your hips. So your bum wants to go as close as it can to the heel. Yeah, there's Saskia without hands on the ground. Better, and control that movement. Good. Try to stay up with your back a little bit more as well. So basically, rather than here, that takes the stress off that muscle. We need to stay up, we need to sink down here, and then there. Once you've done 10, turn around to the other side. Elliot, I'm going to say it's okay on that side because it's not your supporting usual front leg. We need to work on that though. Right, Remy, push the knee in front of your toes more. So sink your hips forward. Yeah, more as far as it goes. Bit more, come on. There. Now extend from there without lifting your hips. Better. 10 on the other side, guys. Yeah, I know. Clara, I can't see you that well through the camera, but it looks like you're going up and down with your hips a little bit more. So, yeah, probably get face the camera so you have more space and you can get longer. It looks like your knee is above your heel. We want to go as far forward with that knee as we can. So I'm really pushing the knee past my toes and then pushing my bum to my heel. So I'm trying to close the gap here. Then from there, I'm going to extend without lifting the hips up. From there. I know it's not easy. Try one more. Yeah, that looks better. Once you're done, guys, sit down, legs open. You're going to sit as straight as you can. Belly button pushes forward slightly. You're going to use one leg to rotate that hip in as much as you can, out as much as you can. So if I get into frame, I'm working with my left leg, I'm rotating it in and out. I'm not twisting from my hips, it's only my leg. I use my muscles to go in and out. Point your toes. If you feel that you're really sitting back here, have something under your hips if you need. So you can get a pillow or cushion, sit on something so that your lower back is straighter. So there, and rotate, 10 reps each side. Elliot, if you want, you can have your fingertips at the back and push yourself up as well. So like you're doing now, you push up, you push your belly button forward, that should already be challenging. And then from there, you're trying to get your hips to work by rotating in and out. Once I've done 10 each side, we're going to face one leg. So if everybody can face the right leg, so it's easier for me to give directions, and we're going to have hands either side of our knee. Good, so from there, we're going to use muscle contractions and activation to get into a deeper stretch. So the first thing I want you to do, guys, is to push the leg straight into the ground as hard as you can. So we're going to go for 10 seconds. Go, push that leg into the ground as far as you can. Push, push, push. Straight knee, pushing down. And relax. Now lift that leg up if you can, or activate to lift it. Relax. See if you can reach forward a little bit more. Push through your belly button. Straight back at this point and hold there. And we're going again in a moment. Push down, push the leg. In, straight back, relax. See if you can lift it up. Relax. See if you can reach forward a little bit more. And this time, completely relaxing your back as well. And hold that stretch. You're going to walk yourself up, face the other leg, and we're going to repeat the same. So, in 3, 2, 1, push that leg down into the ground as hard as you can. Push, push, push. Relax, lift that leg up. Hold. Relax. See if you can push your belly button forward, straight back, reach a little bit more. for one more. So from that new position, push your leg down. Keep pushing. Relax, lift the leg up, or activate as if you wanted to lift. Hold. Relax, and now completely relax and stretch with your back as well. Slowly walk your hands back, and then we go for one last stretch, pancake stretch. So between your legs, reach forward or reach for your feet and relax there for 1 minute, guys. So legs wide open, reach at the front. Let's go and let's stretch there for 1 minute. Keep breathing, keep reaching. Ten seconds. And slowly walk back. And shake your legs. That's it. We are all done. Hopefully you feel a little bit better, Saskia, with your back. We stretched that quite a lot. Very
Yes, thank you. It was really good.
You're welcome. All of these
Thank you so much.
to the YouTube channel as well. So if you ever want to like repeat part of these classes, you can check them on there.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonia. Bye-bye.